My daughter's birthday party is today, and no, her father is not in. My daughter asked me again if she could call her father today on her birthday, and I told her absolutely not. This day is her day. It is his job to reach out to wish his daughter a happy birthday. As I said before, if he wanted to, he would. The crazy thing is, you will miss your daughter's birthday. You won't even call her, all because of the way you feel about me. And like I said before, my daughter is not begging for attention. She's not begging for affection. And she's not gonna beg anybody to love her. Now, she may not get this right now, but she will.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yo, first of all, the signs are always there, bro. If a woman got fake hair, fake eyelashes, face filled with makeup, more than likely, bro, she's a bird. The chances of her being a bird is extremely high. But look, here's the reality, bro. Nothing is worse than a scorned, bitter woman. Because women like that will sacrifice their child being loved by a father, all for their own pride, all for their own grief. They don't care about how their actions will affect the child. All they care about is being petty and going back and forth with a man who don't want them. And the whole time, that's the only reason why they mad, because that man don't want you. But you rather let it affect your child rather than to just move on. You rather be petty with a man instead of allowing that man to have a good relationship with his child. That's just crazy, fam. But these women are driven by their emotions, and the sad part about it is they don't know how to control their emotions. Fellas, be very selective when it comes to choosing a woman to have kids with, bro. Because if a woman looks like a bird, don't be surprised if this is her action. Be wise out here, fellas.
Now, as a man, why in your right mind would you think you would walk up to a woman that you don't know from Adam, never met, don't know anywhere, see her, and then think that she's going to give you her phone number? Y'all, I can't even tell you how many times I go out and these men are like, oh, can I have your number? Can I have your number? Can I have your number? And when I tell them I don't give out my phone number, they look at me like I'm crazy. But like, are we living in the same world? Why would I give my number to a complete stranger? Like, even if I was single, I'm not giving out my number to a person I don't know, because I just feel like that's a safety issue. So I always counteract and I tell them like, oh, I don't give out my number, but I can give you my Instagram. And they always feel so disrespected when I say this. It's like, what's wrong with Instagram? Can you not message me on Instagram if you want to? Can you not call me on Instagram if you want to? So why do you need my actual number? And let's be honest, I'm not replying to y'all. Like, whether y'all had my number, whether y'all get my Instagram, I wasn't gonna reply. But it's like the entitlement for me, for y'all thinking that a girl, especially in New York City, will go and let a stranger have their number. I don't know, maybe there's girls that do that, but me personally and my friends, like, we don't give out our numbers to strangers, especially guys. Like, this world is crazy. I'm just not doing it.
Fellas, this is why you don't listen to the words that comes out of a woman's mouth. You only pay attention to her actions. This is a chick who is just looking for some attention. So she decided to make a TikTok video saying this. But in all reality, bro, if a man that she finds attractive walks up to her and asks her for her number, best believe she's gonna be quick to put her number in that man's phone. She's just saying this about the men that she's not attracted to, who approach her. Y'all gotta understand, these women got different faces for different men. If a woman is into you, she's gonna display this type of face to you. If she's not into you, she's gonna show you that other face, and she's gonna be disgusted if you approach her and she's not into you. That's all it really is. But pretty much this is what some women do when they are looking for some attention. So fellas, be wise out here.
What are deal breakers? We already said car, no car.
Number one, no car. I would say a guy that's disrespectful, that's a deal breaker. A guy that doesn't have a good relationship with his mother, that's a deal breaker.
Why is that a deal breaker?
You said why?
Yeah, you don't know how his mama treated him growing up.
So from my experience, guys that don't treat their mother right or don't have a good relationship with their mother, they don't treat women right either. If you don't know how to treat the person that had you, you ain't gonna know how to treat me.
But I mean,
From my
what
experience.
if the mama didn't treat him right, so he has no relationship with her?
I've dated someone like that. Their mother wasn't such a good mother growing up, so they had a lot of issues that they needed to work out, but it still plays into he didn't know how to treat me.
So do you feel like the women who grow up without daddies don't know how to treat men?
See, I gotta agree to disagree with that. I agree to disagree because it's certain things that you witness in your household. So it's like, if I see my mom treating a man like a man is supposed to be treated, then I'm 9 times out of 10 gonna know how to treat a man, right?
I'm saying a relationship with your daddy. If you ain't grow up with your daddy, you probably don't have a relationship with him. So when you looking at the relationship between the man and his mama, can he look at the relationship between you and your daddy in the same sense?
Well, see, if a guy was to look at me and my dad, I grew up with my dad, so
I'm saying like just the general, because you saying that's something that you're not okay, like they're probably not going to treat a woman right. So if a man is seeing a woman who hasn't had a daddy around, should he feel like she's not going to treat him right?
No, it's different.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to get to.
It's different.
I thought that would be the case, but
It's a little different, just a little bit.
why?
Why is it different? I would say, I would say is
Because it shouldn't be different. That's why you can't come.
You're right.
It shouldn't be.
It's not different, but we talking about men that don't know how to treat
I feel
women.
you. I feel you.
Sensational.
The double standards and the hypocrisy is crazy. Fellas, this is why I told you dudes, if a woman is on a podcast, bro, she is a bird. This right here is bird logic. Birds are not logical. Birds' logic only makes sense to them. Birds don't rationalize nothing. They don't analyze anything. They just say how they feel. They speak based on their emotions. See, instead of her trying to get her point across that's asinine, she should be listening and trying to make sense out of what she's saying because it clearly don't make sense. But the bottom line is this, fellas. This is why you can't save a bird. This is why you can't be logical with a bird. This is why you can't reason with a woman like this, because she will push away the truth if the lie sounds good. It's crazy. Fellas, be wise out here, man. For real. Before you guys leave, let me just say thanks to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the SDC fam. And if you guys appreciated the content, go ahead and show some love right now and like and subscribe. Do so for your boy right now. Go ahead.
Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Let me tell y'all one of my little sheer 7 moves that I do to weed out men, right? So once the date has been finalized, I know what time the car is picking me up. If he has not asked me what type of flowers do I like, I throw him a bone and I say, hey, I know you haven't inquired, but I just want you to know that my favorite flowers are roses. Now, if I show up to that date and he ain't got them roses, I'm going to know he don't give a fuck about me because you knew the information. I gave you the information. I gave you the intel, and you chose not to do it. So you don't think I'm worthy of roses on the first date? Oh, it's a dub. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Now, if he does have the roses, congratulations. We get to continue this date. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.